What's up, XRP fam? What's up, crypto family? It's the bag man back in the building. How's everybody doing out there? I hope y'all are doing well, holding strong, stuffing those bags as we get ready for Flare networks to go live and receive these airdrops. I wanted to do a quick update video here on Flare Finance and what they have going on, as well as a possible second airdrop. So let's go ahead and dive into this video.
It's different, but it's very pretty out here. I believe they're setting up the flag now.
Here I have the Flare Finance Twitter account, and this was posted on December 10th. In less than 24 hours, the Flare Network snapshot will take place and put in motion a chain of events that will forever change XRP history for the better. Flare Finance will continue this goal of unlocking value by delivering institutional grade decentralized finance for all. And they also posted right underneath that, 1 month after the main network launch of the Flare network, Flare Finance will snapshot all balances of those who hold Flare. 7 to 10 days after the snapshot, you will be a proud owner of both Flare, Spark, and DFLR, DAO Flare. And under that tweet, they say, but wait, you must go one step further to begin interacting with the Flare Finance ecosystem. The last step is to swap your DFLR or YFLR YieldFlare, the official token of the Flare Finance ecosystem. Once swapped, endless potential awaits. And they're saying here, the snapshot to receive the second one won't be for another 4 to 6 months. Here we have a post here from Flare Finance. They wanted to say, we would like to reaffirm the fact that Flare Finance is not an official part of Flare Network, and it is not in any way affiliated with Ripple, XRPL Lab, or any affiliated party associated with XRP or Ripple in any way, shape, or form. We have not in any way received any funding or grants from incubators, accelerators, angels, venture firms, banks, or other competing blockchain network, or any other form of investing entity. We are an independent team of globally based developers building to bring an innovative change to the XRP and Flare ecosystem. We will remain anonymous through this pursuit, but at any point in time, a team member is free to reveal themselves. And that was from the Flare Finance medium.com. So here we have the Flare Finance website, the beginning of a decentralized empire owned by the people for the people. Since its inception, decentralized finance has left its mark on the cryptocurrency as a true solution to lack of liquidity, non-custodial compound interest, and exposure to counterparty risk. Soon, decentralized finance will make its way to the XRP ledger through the use of Flare Network, a revolutionary approach to enabling smart contract for the third largest cryptocurrency in the world. Through the use of smart contracts on Flare Network, Flare Finance opens the door for new financial products such as P2P margin and spot trading, non-custodial liquidity pools, and decentralized insurance coverage. 6 revolutionary products. We have FlareX. FlareX enables users of the Flare network to swap currencies and earn passive income, providing liquidity to liquidity pools, providing traders with decentralized on-demand liquidity, DODL, through a simple and easy use interface. So it looks like they're going to have their own interface where you can swap out different currencies. They say you can earn passive income by providing liquidity to the liquidity pools. They also have FlareFarm. Yield farming is a Flare token distribution model in which users stake 1 token to mine a pool of assets, tokens, NFTs, or rewards distributed via smart contracts over a fixed period of time. It looks like you will be able to do some yield farming and farm out different tokens, NFTs, or other rewards. We also have FlareWrap. FlareWrap enables the user of Flare networks to have an immediately available stablecoin currency, the FlareUSD. FlareUSD is similar to USDT, USDC, or DAI on the Flare network. FlareLoans. FlareLoans is an asset-backed loan issuance platform which provides DODL by enabling holders to pool their assets to be loaned against a borrowed collateral. And we have Flare Mutual. Flare Mutual is a decentralized mutual fund that allows people to share risks together without the need for an insurance company. And we have FlareMine. FlareMine is a decentralized yield mining platform that allows owners of Bitcoin or Ethereum mining rigs to mine Spark FLR. So it looks like XRP is looking to take over DeFi as well as smart contracts. cross-border payments, move in value. Looks like XRP is the one and only crypto killer after all. With these revolutionary products, you'll be able to do pretty much the same things that you can do on the DeFi platforms, do the same things that you can do on the smart contract platforms. Very exciting stuff coming. 3 token ecosystem, YieldFlare, exchange fee and governance token. The YieldFlare token operates as an exchange fee and governance token on the FlareX platform. It can be spent in place of associated maker and taker fees, and when you trade on a platform as well as during swaps. Additionally, it can be used to vote for new projects looking to list on FlareX. YieldFin, the yield farming and governance token. The YieldFin token is a low supply yield farming and governance token on the YieldFin platform. It can be mined using YFLR and other currencies and can be used to perform governance over the Flare Finance ecosystem. Additionally, it can be used to mine both YFIN and YFLR. We have YieldMine, yield mining and booster token. The YieldMine token is a burnable yield mining token earned through the use of FlareLink, the Flare Network dApp browser. It can be mined through the direct usage of FlareLink and can be used by burning it during the secondary mining stage to boost mining rate. We also have the Flare Finance Samurai Program. The way of the Samurai comes with great benefits and praise. Taking part in the Flare Finance Samurai Program shows your loyalty to the growth and expansion that is the future of Flare Finance Empire. A samurai can take part in a number of activities to help promote the growth of the empire. Doing so earns you entry points, and the more entry points one has, the higher their ranking in the order of the samurai. Below is a list of the rewards and the rankings one must hold to receive them. We have up to 6,500 in total prizes. First place prize $1,000, all the way down to 10th place with the $100 prize, and we have 10 prizes to random participants with the $100. So if you want to jump into this and win some of these prizes, I'll have a link down below. The Way of the Samurai comes with great benefits and praise. If the Way of the Samurais is for you, begin by taking the journey below, and you have 11 ways to enter here. You can see your entries here, total entries. So we have 19 days left to do so. If you want to win some of these prizes, this is from Flare Finance, the Samurai Program. And lastly, here we have the introductory documentation, Decentralized Finance built on the Flare network, a short introduction to the Flare Finance ecosystem consisting of FlareX, FlareFarm, FlareUSD, FlareLoans, FlareMine, and Flare Mutual. So the introduction here, smart contracts ensure that all financial transactions and personal information handled through a platform is decentralized and trust-free. Without smart contracts, your decentralized web would not exist and your information would remain in control of the host you utilize. Additionally, XRP holders are currently unable to generate non-custodial yield on their assets participating in the rapidly expanding interoperable DeFi revolution. Thanks to Flare Network enabling smart contract functionality on the XRPL, XRP will become fully programmable money. Once the Flare mainnet is launched, Flare Finance will begin to deploy the first decentralized finance DeFi platform for XRP and the Flare holders. Flare Finance will deliver a handful of non-custodial, decentralized financial infrastructure, including swaps, stable currency, yield farming, asset-backed loans, insurance, and yield mining for the first time to both XRP and Spark holders. This document will provide a brief overview of their products in layman terms to help the average user get acquainted with the Flare Finance ecosystem. In this document, Spark will be referred to as FLR, and Trustless XRP will be referred to as FXRP. Flare Finance is the first DeFi platform built on the Flare network. It utilizes smart contracts to offer a non-custodial environment for trading, farming, loans, insurance, and mining. Flare Finance offers 6 financial products, allowing users of the Flare network to act as their own yield-generating bank and exchange without giving up custody or control of their assets to a centralized party. And that's huge right there. These 6 products that we went over earlier, FlareX, FlareFarm, FlareUSD, FlareLoans, Flare Mutual, FlareMine. Users can interact with all of the products in our ecosystem through their Flare wallets. They can earn passively by staking or providing liquidity for the exchange. Flare Finance increases the utility of Spark, Flare, and Trustless XRP, combining the best of XRP, very fast settlement, Ethereum smart contracts, and Avalanche consensus to create a natural evolution of DeFi. Once again, XRP taking over the DeFi space. We have FlareX. FlareX enables users of the Flare network to swap currencies and earn passive income, providing liquidity to liquidity pools, providing traders with decentralized on-demand liquidity through a simple and easy to use interface. In the later releases, it will feature a completely decentralized spot and margin exchange, allowing any and all pairings to trade and utilize leverage in a professional, trust-free environment. Any token deployed on the Flare network can be listed and traded on FlareX. Listing and whitelistings are subject to community governance voting, which will take place over a 3-day period and requires a minority vote of the ecosystem. The main pairings traded against on FlareX are FLR, FXRP, YFLR, and FUSD. FlareX charges a maker fee, liquidity provider of 0.075%, and a taker fee, swap initiator of 0.075%, and both parties earn YFLR at a preset distribution rate. Governance over the FlareX platform is performed by YFIN and YFLR holders. Holders vote on new listings, project-wide listings, and any other proposed changes that are to be made on the platform. Section 2, we have FlareFarm. FlareFarm is a decentralized yield farming platform. Yield farming is a fair token distribution model in which users stake one token to mine a pool of assets, tokens, NFTs, or rewards distributed via smart contract over a fixed period of time. A user's mining rate is dependent on their contributed share of the total staking pool. FlareFarm gives users the ability to earn non-custodial yield on select Flare-based assets. Initially, holders of the YieldFlare YFLR, Spark, FLR, and the trustless XRP, FXRP, and FlareUSD, FUSD can participate in yield farming. YieldFin YFIN, the main governance token of the ecosystem. YFN's whole supply will be mined through the ecosystem participation alone, with no pre-mine or team allocation. Holders can provide liquidity of pairs of FlareX to mint liquidity pool LP tokens and stake LP tokens and earn YFIN. After the initial mining period ends, capacitors will be released, enabling holders to take part in the second tier yield farming with more diverse means of profit farming. Now we have the FlareUSD. FlareUSD enables the users of Flare network to have an immediately available stablecoin currency, FlareUSD. It can be minted and burned at any time by initiating an asset swap on FlareX. It is done so by staking or withdrawing USDT, USDC, or DAI to/from an Ethereum smart contract, which then allows the FlareUSD contract to mint or burn an equal amount of currency on the Flare network. FlareUSD maintains its variable dollar-to-dollar peg at all time since it's asset-backed one-for-one Ethereum-based stable currencies. FlareUSD can be used like any other stablecoin and will always maintain its USDT, USDC, or DAI asset backing. Holders of the FlareUSD can use their FUSD to issue bonds, certificates of deposits, and other financial products, rewarding varying APRs based on the ecosystem's health and status. We also have FlareLoans. FlareLoans is an asset-backed loans issuance platform which provides DODL by enabling holders to pool their assets to be loaned against a borrowed collateral. The ecosystem consists of creditors, debitors who make up the decentralized lending network. Creditors offer a variety of lending products to debtors who in turn pay interest on their desired loan products to the creditors. Lending or borrowing earns the obligated parties both the allocated APR minus a 1.5% fee and correlating amount of YFIN. Defaulting on loan payments begins what is called a collateral issuance that replaces the missed loan payment with the amount owed to the creditor from the debtor's collector pool. Debtors do not lose all of their collateral pool and instead can continue payments as regular at any time to save the remaining collateral pool. Defaulting for longer than the loan term results in a full issuance of debtors' collateral pool, creating an immediate 20% profit margin for creditors. All loans are fully asset-backed 120% and allow the ecosystem to run trust-free on contracts built on Flare network. And we have Flare Mutual. Flare Mutual is a decentralized mutual fund that allows people to share risk together without the need for an insurance company. It covers new developing projects on the Flare networks and allows them to insure the risk against events like smart contract failures, hacks, and bugs that may affect the new ecosystem, providing a peace of mind to the users. Holders of FLR, FXRP, YFLR, YFIN, and FUSD are able to participate in mutual funds and can collectively back projects applying for insurance in either the pre or post-launch phase. Staking one's currency against the security of a project's smart contract provides cover to this project in the event of an issue. Claims can be submitted by users of the project in the event of an issue and can either be approved or denied by the members providing cover to the smart contract. Members of the mutual earn shares of the fee pool that is accumulated from the project requested insurance, as well as any additional distribution of YFIN. Each project creates a different mutual pool and all of the smaller pools together from the mutual fund. While each pool provides oversight of the designated project, the mutual funds provide oversight over all pools. We also have FlareMine. FlareMine is a decentralized yield mining platform that allows owners of Bitcoin Ethereum mining rigs to mine Spark Flare. So that's pretty interesting there, that you'll be able to mine Spark using Bitcoin or Ethereum mining rigs. Miners contribute their hash rate to a centralized mining pool that actively mines Bitcoin and Ethereum at the best possible rates. The mining pool contributes these funds to an automated trading bot which swaps the Spark at the best possible rate. This Spark is distributed back to the miners at a rate determined by the contribution to the pool's total hash rate, along with any additional distribution of YieldMine. This action results in price support, upward price pressure, and a mineable Spark token for the Flare ecosystem. Now we have the tokenomics here. The Flare finance ecosystem utilizes a 3-token ecosystem to provide governance, fee replacements, and rewards. In addition to the ecosystem tokens, Spark, FLR, a trustless FXRP will be utilized extensively within all the products of Flare Finance. The tokenomics of Flare Finance were developed to create a harmonious financial ecosystem that delivers an all-in-one solution for the Flare network to build on. This being general introductory documentation, a detailed explanation and breakdown of each token allocation will be provided in the future release of the financial paper. We also have YieldFlare Token. YieldFlare Token, YFLR, is the ecosystem's main platform token. It will be utilized across all products and has a main focus on utilization within FlareX and FlareFarm. Its initial use case will include serving as a fee replacement token on FlareX, the primary staking token to farm, YFIN, and a secondary governance token to the ecosystem used to vote on proposals and new token listing. And we have the total supply of the YieldFlare 110 million. We also have YieldFin Token. YieldFin Token, YFIN, is the ecosystem main governance token. It will be utilized extensively across all 6 products within the ecosystem, with a primary focus on governance and reward structure. Its initial use case will be to serve as the main reward token on the FlareFarm platform, provided as a result of staking in one of the available distribution pools. It also serves as a distribution token for FlareLoans and Flare Mutual upon platform release. Once acquired, it can either be staked to earn more YFLR, released over a vesting period, or utilized to vote on government's proposals submitted by the team and other community members. The total supply of YieldFin is 11,000. YieldMine Token. The YieldMine Token, YMIN, is the ecosystem main's reward token. It will be utilized primarily on the FlareMine and FlareX platform. Its initial use case will be to serve as rewarding token for providing mining power to the FlareMine pool, as well as a mining rate multiplier on the FlareX platform. It can be either burned to increase the rate at which one mines YFLR for staking, YFIN, or sold on the markets to traders interested in lowering their trading fees. The total supply of YMIN is indefinite and will be distributed at a rate of 100,000 YMN per day, and will adapt with the amount of miners who join the networks, the weight gap between miners in hash power contributions, and the proposals submitted by the community. And we have the governance structure here. Governance within the Flare Finance ecosystem is handled by automated decentralized proposals, and voting structure. The amount of votes one is allocated is determined by the amount of YFIN and YFLR that the voter holds. Both tokens enforce governance but handle separate tasks within the governance structure as a whole. Governance is a key part of the Flare Finance ecosystem and places the power of steering the future of the ecosystem in the hands of the holders themselves. With the proper utilization of the governance structure, new products, fresh liquidity, and profiting mechanisms can be developed to serve the ecosystem. Voting and weight structure. Voting within the ecosystem is a privilege awarded to the holders of YFIN or YFLR. Voting is as simple as signing a transaction with your wallet that reads your current balance and assigns an equivalent amount of votes to your option of choice. In the Flare Finance ecosystem, YFLR carries 1x vote weight and YFIN carries a 10,000x vote weight on the platform based on governance proposals. While both offer you a chance to vote on governance pools, fee schedules, mining rates, reserve pools, etc., YFLR is the only governance token that carries the option to vote on new listings and white listings on FlareX, as well as the ability to vote on how the 10 million reserved YFLR is utilized in the future. YFIN, on the other hand, carries a larger voting weight and is the only governance token that carries the option to vote on how the 1,000 reserved YFIN is utilized in the future. Additionally, it carries the benefit of permanently being utilized in each product to come. Section 4, the proposals. Proposals within the ecosystem are an option available to all holders of YFIN or YFLR. Proposal costs a fee of 250 YFLR or 0.0025 YFIN to create. The associated fee is sent back to the reserve pool for future utilization. Once a proposal is submitted, it cannot be taken back. It can only be voted to be approved or denied. Different types of proposals carry different types of quorum requirements. These quorum requirements vary from 10% up until 70%. 100% quorum is when the total token supply circulated has voted. Different types of proposals in the ecosystem are fee schedule proposal, mining rate proposal, governance proposal, listing proposal, white listing proposal, payment proposal, development proposal, security proposal, and marketing proposal. All proposals are reviewed by the team for relevance and content before going live. Transactions, listings, white listings, and fee schedule / mining rate changes for approved proposals will be processed by the smart contract. Any other approvals will be carried out by the assigned team. We have distribution. Distribution of all tokens within the ecosystem are handled autonomously via smart contracts, including the initial DAO offering of the YieldFarm token. Upon completion of the DAO offering, farming and mining will begin, allowing holders of YFLR, FLR, FXRP, and FUSD to begin harvesting YFIN and YMIN from the platform. And we have the DAO offering. Distribution of the initial 40 million YieldFlare will take place via the initial DAO offering. All holders of Flare, excluding the Flare Foundation addresses, will be airdropped a proportion amount of the 40 million DFLR or DAO Flare, which will then allow them to swap this for YFLR. So here we have the second airdrop here of the DFLR. All holders of FLR will be airdropped a proportion amount of the 40 million. So stay on the lookout for that second airdrop. You will only have 7 days to conduct your swap. On the 7th day, all unclaimed YFLR will be burned or moved to the reserve pool. This will be the first governance proposal vote on by YFL holders over the 7-day claim period. 10 million tokens are reserved for the team, with 9 million placed in a 12-month vesting contract and 1 million tokens made readily available for use by the team for marketing, development, and organizational costs. Yield farming, YieldFin, FlareLoans, and Flare Mutual. Distribution over the 8,000 available YieldFin tokens allocated to the FlareFarm is conducted over a period of time of 1 year from the moment that mining begins. This equates out to approximately 21.9178 YFIN per day across all pools. distribution of the 1,000 available YieldFin tokens allocated to the Flare pool is conducted over a period of 1 year from the moment that collateralization begins. This equates to approximately 2.7397 YieldFin per day across all pools. Distribution of the 1,000 available YieldFin tokens allocated to the Flare mutual pool is conducted over a period of 1 year from the moment that collateralization begins. This equates to approximately 2.7397 YieldFin per day across all pools. The reserved 1,000 YieldFin tokens plus any proposal fields will be automatically unlocked and added to the mining pool upon completion of the initial mining period. At any time before the end of the initial mining period and after at least 25% of the supply is mined, the community can begin to utilize the governance platform to vote on how to use the reserve pools. And lastly, here we have yield mining. Distribution of the YieldMine token, YMIN, is ongoing until Flare is mined and circulating. The supply is indefinite and will continue to grow until all YFLR is minted at a ratio of 100,000 YMIN per day, approximately 1.16 to 2.32 YMIN per block. Mining will only last for 1 year in the ecosystem, after which the supply will be reduced based on the deflationary mechanisms. By the end of mining, the max supply of YMIN should be approximately 75 million tokens. The supply will decrease as holders burn their YMIN to increase their mining rate to mine YFLR. So a whole bunch of new products coming for XRP. Looks like a lot of DeFi, smart contract stuff. Let me know what y'all think down below. I have one more post here from Flare Networks. A reminder that Flare Networks would like to put out, you will not see your Flare balance on exchanges until the network goes live in Q1, Q2 2021. So if anybody is telling you that you can get your Flare tokens or you can buy your Flare tokens or swap them anywhere is a scam. You will receive your tokens when the Flare network goes live, so don't fall for the scams. Just be patient and wait on the airdrop. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think down below about this Flare Finance. 6 revolutionary products, 3 token ecosystem. Also, don't forget to sign up for the Samuari program if you want to earn some of these rewards. But other than that, I am the Bagman. I am not a financial advisor, but y'all know what I'm stuffing my bags with, and it's the best, the fastest, the most secure, the most parabolic. Send money anywhere in the world instantly. I hope y'all continue to stay bullish out there, continue to hold those good vibes, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, crypto fam.
I stay bullish, I don't hear all the noise. I stayed calm and always stayed real poised. We way gone, always stayed on the horse. We way strong, always stayed with the force. You fell off, please get back on the horse. We blast off and we passing the torch. You missed out and you sat on the porch. Floorboard,